Alrighty, so we're right back into the old Corvettes. You might be wondering, why would I be inside? That is because this mod's got a rather neat little feature that I haven't even noticed. If we press space, it brings up our mouse, and we can click over here, and look at that, it opens the door. And if we come out, not only does it look really good, like in the inside, but the door stays open once you come outside. That's really cool, so you can like professionally come inside. But the thing is, once you go out, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but we come out of that way, which is a little bit weird, but that's alright. If we come back in here, click space, we click on the door, and now we come out. That looks a bit better now. The door's open for us, so now both doors should be open. I know I get easily amused. Anyway, I also did a, well, it wasn't really a newbie mistake, but I had no idea what I was doing before. Especially with the silage and dropping it off. Let's just try to tab to the vehicle that we want to go to. Wait, did I miss it? Where's the guy that I want to go to? Should we pay? Wait, is that him? No, it's not you. Maybe it'll be just easy if I just do it like this, instead of tabbing. There we go. That's who I want. Alright, so instead of using this vehicle, a lot of you guys recommended me to get something that I have not noticed until you guys mentioned it. The lizard wheel loader. I have honestly not seen this ever. I didn't even notice it was there in the game, because I just usually thought there were only 3 of the front loaders. This one, and then this one, and like all the implements were down here. This was like sort of camouflaged in between all the implements. Kind of hard for me to see, and we're so close to getting it. So all we have to do is take one scoop of silage, and we should have enough money by then. So exciting times indeed. There we go. I also have a couple new mods installed. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I don't really remember. There's a fireworks mod, because after all, today is New Year's Eve. In Australia, that is, in the future. Maybe when you're watching it, it will be New Year's Eve. Hopefully it will be. Maybe even New Year's Day. You never know. And maybe even after. Maybe you're watching this 6 months after the fact I've uploaded it. Alright. So that's more than enough money now. So now everything should be a lot easier. And of course, next time I do the silage, I'll put it over into this little bunker. So time to open up the shop. And it seems like we don't have to bring any implements. Just read the little description. Usage is compressing and removing silage from silos and loading of manure. This wheel loader with articulated frame steering allows you to fill silage into a biogas plant. You can also heave silage or manure onto a trailer. The wheel loader is also usable for compacting the silage inside bunker silos. I guess because it's extremely heavy. It looks quite large. Oh, come on. So close, yet so far. $25 off. Ah, damn. Alright. One more time then. I'm really impressed with the Corvettes mod. Not only does it look really good, but it also has a bit more functionality than all the other mods. I like that a lot. This has like a nice couple of stuff inside, but you can't really do anything with the little skylights up here. So here we go. Now I'll have more than enough money. There goes my dreams for buying Field 40 though. But we'll get that soon enough. Maybe even this episode we'll be doing a lot of delivery. Been a lot of work in the making with this. Alright, so let's head over the lizard wheel loader. Okay, and I have, oh there we go, we tapped magically to it. Wow, this is definitely a nice piece of machinery. It moves very quickly as well. It's good. But it's one of these like, okay, it's a bit difficult to drive. It's got like its axle in the middle or whatever, and it's not really an axle, is it? I'm no car expert here though. Let's just casually drive over some people. And should I? Oh well, it's too late now. We're going down this way. Probably not the fastest way. Oh, it'll do. How many lizard vehicles are there as well? I don't think there's many. And what we can do is check by brand. There we go. Go to Alpha Lizard. I want to start downloading some John Deere mods. I'm not exactly sure why wouldn't Farming Simulator, these guys have the license for it, whereas the Agricultural Simulator does. It's like FIFA and Pro Evo, where Pro Evo doesn't have the proper things. Alright. Okay, so you get basic implements with Lizards. Okay. And of course the good old trusty bale trailer. Interesting, there's only one Lizard vehicle that you can really get. That's really good. But this is the first time I've noticed this machine at all. So even after 30 hours of, well, recorded footage, we've played for how long? About 100 hours? It's coming up to 100 hours, I'm sure. Where are we? Statistics. Wait, was there? We have played for 91 hours. That's definitely a long time. Alright, and supposedly this carries about 10,000 units of silage. That's going to be great fun. Obviously it does, oh, it does lift up pretty high. Okay, that's good. We'll get this done in no time then. It'll still take a bit, though, but a lot quicker than with just the Deutz. There you go. That's simple. In the meantime, let's maybe try to assign some workers onto some jobs. No. Okay, let's just check what's happening over here. That's something that we could do. I'll just move this guy out of the way. I probably should put him back, but I won't do that just yet. I'll go ahead and start sowing the wheat back. I probably need to fold this up, won't I? Oh, no, I'll make it. Only just. I'm looking forward to the new year, of course, meaning that the holiday period is over. And there'll be more games to play and more games that'll be releasing. So that, of course, is always great fun, just to see new games come out. The first one is Devil May Cry. I don't think I'll be doing that. I might. I don't know. I have to wait and see. But I think I'll be doing the Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. That seems like it's a good story-based game. I do love my story-based games. Which is weird, because simulator games really don't have any story to them, but I also love my simulator games. But I'm more of a, well, Let's Plays are obviously very much involved in stories, in games. Alright, it's pretty simple to tip this out as well. Doesn't have any number plates. I don't think any of these vehicles really do though, do they? No. See how quickly we'll get this done. We're down to 187 fill level. Wasn't it 400,000 before? We've done a lot. So we'll do these about 18 times? I don't think so, but, well, I'll do it while my wheat sower is going and doing that field. Then I'll assign him to another field. I like it how the more you tip, like the more you tip it over like this, the faster it drops down. That's good. It would be infinitely quicker if I put it there, but I can't really fix that up now. And hopefully the new year brings up some new mods as well. I'll probably do a best of like 12 mods for Farming Simulator 2013. That's probably what I'll do. I intended initially to do weekly modding episodes, but the mods really aren't the best. Like the ones that they were releasing, especially at the start, were just pretty much recreations or just things that were changed from 2011. Like the same mods, just coded for 2013. I think they were pretty easy to change as well. You just had to change like the description of it or something. Some text files to make it compatible for 2013. Okay, so we're down to 167,000 fill level. And of course you can get the Courseplay mod to work with like all of this stuff. But You have to change all of that in the options, and yeah, I'm not really getting into the options menu. So you have to exit out of here, and it's no fun because loading this takes a long time now. I'll put up a game save for this episode, so you guys can, well, we'll have a fair amount of money. It doesn't seem like we're getting as much money for the silage though now, does it? Or is it just me? We'll have to see. Maybe the price does decrease, like it should, but it doesn't really show us how. That's another thing they could improve, like tell us how much money we're expecting to get from all the silage. So maybe I should be reading up on the forums a little bit. I was reading a lot on the Farming Simulator forums when the game came out. After that, you've pretty much gathered all the little nitty and gritty of the game. I'm sure there's some people now that have made maps showing what all the horseshoes are. I've already found about 2 or 3. Wait, it says 3, there we go. On the bottom of the PDA. Alright, in the meantime, how are our sheep doing? Still pretty poorly. What is happening to the sower? Where is it? There it is. Okay, you're stuck. I'm glad I came back. Oh, no. Unhire the worker. I'll have to reverse, actually. There we go. Okay, now he should be able to do the rest of the field himself. I shouldn't have to baby him around. So let's run over to the lizard, wherever it is. It's hidden over here, isn't it? Sure as hell is. How much manure we've gathered up as well. I should bring up a manure implement up here just to get it all. But we'll have to bring it up a couple of times. So field 7, this one right up here, is in a rather interesting place because you can place canola there for good profits at the end, or you could place corn over here so you can make good profits out of the biogas plants. Okay. Ain't much left anymore. We're gonna have to probably be going over that hill soon, because reversing takes a little while. What you could do is speed up reversing, couldn't you? I think you could. With that mod. Okay, in the meantime, let's just go back and check what's happening over to the sower. All this tabbing. It'd be so much quicker if I did it properly with, well, not properly, but there we go, he's almost done. By pressing escape and just clicking on the vehicle. Okay, so we'll wait it out, and then we'll fold it ourselves, and then I'll go ahead and start sowing the other fields. And of course we can also get a bit more hay bales. And supposedly you can, someone mentioned that you could put the hay bales into the biogas farm. If I could get some confirmation on that, that would be great. That would probably cut down a lot on the time as well, I would imagine. Okay, so I'll hold this up. Thankfully, not many people are commenting that, even though I'm making a mistake by sowing wheat, even though I've got 0% of this field. So after all, because I have a hired worker, it doesn't really matter. He pays for everything himself. I know it doesn't really make sense, but it works. Believe me. start unfolding. Start sewing up here as well. Probably should move that aeroplane out of the way, the Piper. It's a bit weird when I loaded the game up and I tapped to the Piper, it just randomly flew up like a good kilometer up in the air. It's kind of weird. I could see it from a fair distance. Like I tabbed back to another vehicle over into our main section of the farm. I could see it way up in the air. Anyway, time to press 8 on the numpad. We'll use the rocks as a bit of a lift off. Is this going to work? No, it's not. Alright. How are we going to be able to manage out of here? Well, we've done goofed well, haven't we? No, that's alright. Let's go back to the Corvettes and I'll have to come inside. And wait, you gotta... How do you do this properly? Okay, there we go. Click that. Now we gotta do this, there we go. That is nice. I have not noticed that at all. I think that's all you can do. Let's get rid of the PDA. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all you can really click on is both of these things. Maybe the pedals, no? Jeez, you wouldn't want to press or use the wrong joystick, would you? It'd probably blow the whole thing up. After all, this carried missiles in the Soviet era, supposedly the Corvettes, and I have no doubt about that. There's definitely a beastly tractor. Alright. Everyone's getting to work real good. Do we have anything? No, we don't. What's that for? I'd love to know, because you don't accept missions up here. It's not like those other little concrete little bits, squares. It's interesting. It looks like a weigh station to me almost. But why would you be weighing yourself over here? Like a weigh station to get to the caravan park or what? That's another place we haven't explored really. It's the caravan park. Of course you can take and accept missions up there. It's been so long since I've taken missions on. That might be a good idea. Let's accept some missions every 2 minutes. So we get a mission that we want to accept soon. I want to use my Big M mower and do one of those grass cutting missions. Check it out. How fast we'll be able to complete the mission. We'll give us something a little bit different apart from doing this continuously. Oh. Why am I dropping it? That's not good. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There you go. Lift it up. That's definitely not good. We were dropping our silage. So we've already made $112,000 just from this, and of course we bought a Lizard tractor, this one. So silage definitely does pay off. It's still a bit difficult. Maybe I should check out some mods that could help us out with silage. Actually, can we drive up over this? Oh no, we're gonna get stuck, and I don't like getting stuck. All we can really do is keep on reversing. But yeah, I'd love to check out some more silage mods that could speed up maybe the corn cutting process. Make it a lot easier, some specific maybe trailers for silage, just whatever. Overgrown campsite. Well, you know what? I'll accept that. Just try to look for the Krone on the map. It should be somewhere up over here. There it is. This is of course the special Krone. You're gonna have to drive from one side of the map to the other. But at least it'll be interesting. What would be cool as well is maybe some different fauna around, so just some animals hopping about. Maybe not kangaroos hopping about, but just some random animals, maybe, you know, ducks or something by the pond or by the river. Or some seagulls along that little beachy, it's not really a beach, well, it sort of is. We definitely don't want to go down that way. I want to go up here though. There we go. Try not to go off-roading too much. Wooden wheel definitely looks good. It's our sign of our prosperity. Now, exactly where I'm going is right over to the northeastern corner of the map. From the southwest to the northeast. Anyway, this drives really quickly. Wow, it's hard to see anything. I love that picture. It's just from some random security footage. It looks sort of like those dash cams that they have on almost every single Russian car. At least the Russian cars that get posted up on LiveLeak. Speaking of that, I'm not sure if you guys heard, but there's a plane crash in Russia. Well, there's a plane crash in Russia, like a commercial jet, I think it was. It's because I think what the problem was is that modern day planes, they use the auto thrust or whatever. They like reverse engine power, whatever you want to call it, and the plane like locks it off if the wheels aren't hitting the ground. If that makes any sense. So if you turn auto thrust on before the wheels hit the ground, then it won't work. And I guess that's what the pilots do. At least that's what I heard. So I'm probably extremely wrong. Anyway, off to the campsite. But yeah, more to the point is that the video was posted on LiveLeak. There was a car with a dash cam, and it saw the plane, or maybe not the plane, but the aftermath of the plane hitting the, well, it was the road or something. It was next to a road. It's pretty crazy what happened. And there was all these debris and snow on the road. Really quite amazing that I don't think anyone really, well, I think some people died in the plane. The driver of the car was pretty amazing that they were alive. Everyone was all well, at least on the road. Anyway, let's try to find where the area is. It seems like it's right on the edge of the campsite. I have not been doing any of these missions up on over here. Well, try to unfold it. So it looks like there's a grass selling point up here. Let's unfold everything. And I will enable wide spreading because it doesn't really matter. What's enable swath deposit? Oh, okay, swath deposit is just in that one row. Alright. Well, which way would be the quickest way to do it? The quickest way would be not to get stuck in trees, firstly. Let's do it this way. Alright, it's all on. Alright, off we go. Alright, nice. We got $2,880 in bonuses. So I guess maybe the max amount is $3,000. The water looks really good, wow. I hadn't noticed how good the water was. Wow. Definitely an improvement. And maybe there'd be some really good maps that, custom-made maps with just a lot of water as its focal point. That looks really good. I hadn't noticed how good the water is. Let's go over on this side, if we're able to. Let's check it out. Thankfully, this isn't like Far Cry 3 with sharks swimming in the water. It's invisible walled. Yeah, it sure is. And of course, we can fly our plane there, but that's another hassle. So I guess it's off to silage and beyond. Let's try to get this silage done this episode. So I'll get that. Oh, why are you moving? What is he trying to do? He's trying to fly away. And he's actually getting to succeed, sort of. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wow, good job. Alright, instead of doing the silage, let's try to get over to where we tried to swim over. Alright, so we're at a good pace. We're not going to stall, hopefully. Talking about other stuff, let's check out how this guy is doing. Wow, it looks like he's done a lot of that field, that sower. Right, cool. I do like that shadow. Pretty good high textured shadow as well. Alright, we better pick up the speed because we are stalling. Indeed. So the game's invisible wall can't stop me, no matter what they try. Oh, let's deny that mission. Look at the texture of the aircraft wings. That's weird. Alright, so let's go do that again. Pick up speed. There's nothing really over here anyway. That was really weird. The aircraft's wings over the water. Were you able to move? Okay. I fly like an absolute lunatic. Alright, let's have a look at that. That's really weird. Alright. Back to the silage. It is. Oh, this guy's going to stop, isn't he? So next episode, we'll have a heck of a lot of wheat. Which is great, because that enables us to not only harvest it, but bale it as well. And, well, windrow. Well, we'll have to do a lot of stuff with it. Maybe not windrow it, but bale it. And then use the auto baler, which is also a heck of a lot of fun. Alright, so let's use this big mama. Drop all the goods off. So it seems like we've got about 10 times more to do. So I guess I won't do this for the rest of the episode, and there's not much left for me to do apart from this. So I won't bore you with more of it, because I'm sure you've seen enough of me reversing with the lizard. Hopefully you're proud of me buying it. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and of course there'll be many more to come, and thanks for watching.